This week on The Itch, Justin and Spencer talk about how Amazon and GameStop are dropping their prices before Black Friday, how PlayStation Vue might be for you, and Call of Duty is amazed that people actually want to watch their game. And their top story of this week is game releases, and how they're leaving us without a game to play.
I'm Spencer.
I'm Justin.
And this is The Itch. We talk about video game news, video game releases, all that good stuff.
Yeah,
All of you, thank you so much. We got quite a week that we just had. The week, of course, being 11/15/2014 and reverse. All that good stuff.
the week, you said that. Whatever. You got.
Kind of in a strange way, though. Anything interesting happened this week for you?
I couldn't get online on Assassin's Creed.
Oh, that being said, we do have some reviews that we're going to be rolling out with today, so make sure you check those out, both for Assassin's Creed and Fantasy Life, I believe that game is called that I'm reviewing. Right on! Alright, let's skip on over to some releases that we had. Let's start with the multi-platform. Pro Evolution Soccer.
Winning 11's better.
What?
Ooh.
Oh, it actually is. Lego Batman 3 Beyond Gotham.
I heard those are okay.
I can't believe they're up to 3 on that.
I can't believe Lego is still doing Lego shit on video games.
That's crazy.
Lego's The Hobbit. Lego's Avengers. Lego's, God.
And then there's Assassin's Creed Unity.
We'll talk about it.
Talk about it later.
We'll get there.
For the PlayStation 4, there was Retro City Rampage,
Never played it.
Nano Assault Neo.
I said I never played it!
And for Xbox One, there was Pure Pool. For those that are looking for that.
Looks a lot like sex.
Knock the 8-ball into her vagina.
And go to the hospital. Anyway, next up.
Shape Up.
Shape Up. That's right. Shape Up and Fly Right.
Halo Master Chief Collection.
Oh, how's he online? Oh, wait. We'll talk about it.
Talk about it later. PS3 and Xbox 360 had Assassin's Creed Rogue.
Which I don't regret not getting. Because it still uses... it uses the old animations.
Okay.
Unity uses like new animations. All this. It feels more like a new game. Rogue, honestly, to me, just sounds like Black Flag. I didn't really like Black Flag. Whatever.
They also got Digimon All Stars.
Digital battles. Digimon are.
I didn't know that series was still going on at all.
They're coming back, man. All stars
All Stars
from all 30 seasons.
And Xbox 360 got Tropico. I think Tropico 5 was it not?
Tropico. Was that the one with the dude with the beard? And
Yeah, it's like a you like a world builder type of thing. You're
but in the tropical.
In the tropical world.
In the tropical.
Wii U got Mario Kart 8 downloadable content, which
There's many fucking links.
I'm actually gonna get that when I get home.
Yeah,
I forgot to download.
I saw a bunch of things. Everyone's playing Link. I'm just like, oh.
And why wouldn't you? Why haven't they introduced the Smash Bros. Concept into Mario Kart yet? I think that's going to be the next one. It's unavoidable.
Right. Let's get some Fire Emblem up in here.
And finally, Sonic Boom.
Sonic Boom.
Which I actually
Sonic
heard.
Boom.
You said that game was. You heard it was good. I heard that game was awful.
Okay, for a Sonic game, Sonic has a very low ceiling, and I think it's not too bad. That's like people think Sonic Adventure 2 is like garbage, but it's an amazing game at the same time.
Yeah.
It's like Sonic 06 is probably the worst you could go. Sonic Adventure 2 is good.
I heard those were classics.
They are.
Never played them. So let's skip on over to the news.
Whoop, whoop.
By the way, I am drinking my QT. This one is a black tea lemonade that has antioxidants in it.
And mine is an iPhone.
Quick Trip. Don't start your day without it.
Don't do drugs. Stay in school. Dare.
Amazon and GameStop have announced early price cuts, specifically for the PlayStation TV, which is going down to $80.
Whoop whoop.
And the PlayStation 3 has a couple bundles. They're doing $200 or $250 depending on which one you want. And they're starting before Black Friday.
So they're catching on to what Microsoft is doing with theirs. Microsoft actually made a good choice to do that. Were we talking about the sales?
I heard that their sales have tripled.
Okay, now here's the thing about that article that a lot of people flip out about, and they're like, "Oh, they're on the rise." That when they talk about sales, they're talking about sales sold in stores or sales sold to stores. They're not talking about
So shipped,
sold to
not
yeah,
sold.
essentially, shipped, not sold. That's the biggest thing. So when they talk about, thank you, sir. Corona. Do it with your mouth. So when they talk about
That's not a good advertisement.
it's a perfect advertisement. When they talk about how much it sold or
Thank
whatever
you.
the case is, they're just referring to the amount that it was sold to stores. There is a different amount as far as sold to customers. Currently, Microsoft is catching up. They're just not to where Sony's at yet. But regardless, they made a good choice doing that, and it's obviously plain to see people are catching on. This hopefully becomes a trend, because I know a lot of people hate Black Friday shopping. I fucking hate it. I worked retail, and I wanted to kill everybody the last time, 2 years ago? And everyone deserved death to me because it was just people are I worked at a clothing store. People are trampling over you just fucking sales, and it's just it drives you wild.
I hear you.
Whatever.
Speaking of Sony stuff, PSN is having maintenance on November 17th from 1 p.m. to 7 p.m. You'll still be able to play all your games. That's not all down. The only thing that you'll have trouble with is PlayStation Home, the PlayStation Store, and your account management will have to go on hold for a while.
Oh yeah, I think they're getting rid of some stuff. I think I play Final Fantasy if you didn't know. Not you, them. And
Nerd.
What?
Nerd.
Nerd. But what the fuck? No, thank you. You don't need that toy. Out of here with that. Anyway, you saw
Peter Dinklage.
Yeah, Mr. Dicklage. So anyway, I think they talked about getting rid of the ability for PlayStation 3 users to pay for Final Fantasy 7 on the PlayStation 3, through PSN or something like that. I just saw it briefly. I don't fucking know, but that sucks. Maintenance always sucks.
And continuing this Sony PlayStation trend, they actually announced their PlayStation Vue. I assume that's how you pronounce it, but it's spelled VUE in case you're looking around. It's a cloud-based TV service, month-to-month subscription. You can tag your favorite shows, and it grants you access to the episodes, or EPIs, if you're hip, for 28 days.
Fuck.
And also allows you to track back.
What does that mean?
Tracking back means, and I said, Spencer Hoffler, you're going to commit this term to memory, and now I'm reading it, and I'm not entirely sure what that means.
Okay, well, here's the thing. Fuck this service. You know why?
Why?
Because it doesn't need to have PlayStation on it. Call it the Sony View. What's PlayStation about it? The only reason why they're calling it PlayStation View for gamers.
And I just remembered what tracking back is, but continue.
What is it?
It's just where you can, the last 3 days of television, it lets you just kind of watch that, whenever you want. It just it's almost like it records it for you.
Everything.
Of whatever their stuff is.
Okay.
And it's
and they have access to all these other, cable providers, right? They can go. Can they go HBO?
I'm not entirely
Maybe
sure
it's worth it.
what their reach is.
But the thing
We're
is,
seeing
though,
some of it right here, though. But anyway,
the like I said, the gripe I have with it is don't call it the PlayStation View. Call it the Sony View, because calling it a PlayStation View just kills it. It just makes it seem like it's but we're doing it for gamers. No, you're not. You're doing it for fucking Sony. At the end of the day, I get it's offered on the PlayStation, fine, but it's. Or just call it the View or something View.
The View.
Okay, not that.
The View. Star Jones.
Not the occasionally feminist fucking.
Yeah, it looks like they've got 75 channels, kind of the major ones like CBS and all those kinds of things going on.
I don't know if I would even use it, but if I did use it, I'd only use it for 4 or 5 shows. I mean, I have cable. I have Cox. I don't care.
Yeah.
I don't have a reason to switch. But at the same time, moving to a new place, I only got to pay for internet, and I do my cable through PlayStation View. Makes sense, but I just don't I hate, because I didn't like it when Microsoft did it either. They're like, we're going to do TV. You can hook right into your cable box. Fuck off. Seriously.
Fuck you, Microsoft.
not them in general. Just fuck.
Fuck
the idea.
you,
Sony.
Sony.
four letters.
All right.
But whatever.
Right now, World of Warcraft just came out.
It's an indie game. It's like super new.
It happened on Thursday.
No one knows about it. And Deucer Eric is gonna take it away. Talk to us.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, we've already kind of established that before this show started that we're going to be doing reviews for these games, like full-on reviews. And if I remember correctly, they're going to be called Sell Me.
No, Sell Me is a different thing.
Oh, okay.
But we'll get to that.
Okay, so these reviews that we're doing, we're actually doing full reviews of the actual gameplay and everything. And
Wait,
stuff like
can
that.
I cut you off again real quick?
Yeah.
Are you trying? Yeah, motherfucker. Are you gonna try and do a Sell Me for that? Do you want to do a Sell Me?
Apparently, I don't understand what our product of Sell Me is called or actually entails.
What you talking
we
about?
we can talk
Everybody
about that later.
All right.
But right now, for the World of Warcraft expansion did come out, and dear God, good luck playing it. There's so many people trying to get on right now, and the amount of people, like the servers, they're all just down or they're laggy or all this stuff. They've had 8 hours. The game came out Thursday, and the game's been down for 8 hours just for emergency server maintenance. And that was the entire first day was basically stand in a queue or stand in front of a quest trying to accept it. I couldn't even get on to one of my high pop servers. It was just no go.
Jeez.
But once I did get on, and I did get to play, it is an amazing game right now. I do have to say that I am thoroughly impressed with the game. And one thing that I've been telling everybody is that this game is pretty much like Warcraft, World of Warcraft 2.
Pizza guy's here.
Is there a pizza guy here?
There's someone here.
I don't know. Let me go check.
Okay.
But World of Warcraft 2. Start at level 1, but you're level 90. You're epic. Cool stuff. Full game review later.
Oh, good.
All right. Expect a review of that. Are we skipping to the next topic?
Yeah. Let's hit the next topic.
All right.
The Game Awards.
Game Awards
Oh,
2014.
Just go.
Debuts on December 5th. Hosted by Jeff. Do you know how to pronounce that?
Jeff Keighley.
Jeff Keighley.
Whatever.
Axis Theater in Las Vegas. Live streamed globally.
Okay. I really don't like him. I think he's like.
Who is that? Who is Jeff Keighley?
Jeff Keighley was.
Is he on like G4 TV or
I
something?
believe he was on like GameSpot or something to the effect.
Oh, okay.
Regardless, it's just I don't like the guy because he's very. Who was that, by the way?
It was some kind of sales guy
Oh,
trying to
dick.
sell me a blender or something.
You want the blender? Anyway, I don't like him because he's always done the Spike Video Game Awards.
Okay.
As like an interview, and it's just like, to me, damn, he's a sellout. He just the way he talks and stuff like that. Like, I just don't like the guy. I mean, I'm probably gonna get hate for it. I just don't like him at all. I'm just like, what are you doing? Get off of my TV. But then again, I don't watch the Spike Video Game Awards either.
I don't watch the Spike video game.
I don't watch the Spike.
Yeah, I don't really care what gets voted best game. I think it's all bullshit anyway. I remember last year, I think the game that got voted best game was A Link Between Worlds for the 3DS.
It was okay. All right.
You think that would be the best game ever?
I think it was
the
a
year?
good game.
Not best game of the year. That's insulting.
For last year.
Probably The Last of Us.
Last of Us thing. It didn't come out last year. It came out the year before.
It came out 2012.
Did it?
Either way.
Best games. Okay, Last of Us was on there.
Well,
So was Grand Theft Auto. Grand Theft Auto could have been Game of the Year. Assassin's Creed? Fuck off. Black Flag can eat my dick. Anyway.
But anyway, so those Game Awards are all like, I wouldn't even say subjective. There's weird politics, I think, behind it.
It's honestly just fucking bullshit. Chances are these guys don't even check for what was best in show at E3 and then switch it over.
Yeah.
So they're probably like, oh, Destiny's going to be Game of the Year for this year. No offense, Bungie, but
Of course.
you're not going to be. You're just not.
All right, what's up next? Okay. Call of Duty has made a little record this this last couple weeks or whatever. They hit 6 million viewers on Twitch. It's a
Thanks,
new
producer
record.
Eric.
It beat out it beat out Destiny, which had 5 million. You could make an argument that there's 6 million viewers because people wanted to view it to make sure it was up to snuff, and maybe some of them found out that they didn't want to buy it.
Yeah.
I don't know what your argument would be.
I would not even care about viewers on Twitch. If you're talking about something on Twitch, it means you're not talking about something that's actually important, like sales. I'm sure Call of Duty sold fine, but there's no reason to talk about the fucking, oh, we've got 6 million viewers on Twitch. Oh, well, how's that stack up to League of Legends? Just a heads up. No, it doesn't? Oh, whatever. See, the thing is that they're talking about how they're like, oh, we have 6 million like viewers. What does that mean? Is that a cumulative? Because that's terrible. If it's we've had 6 million people view our thing, like that's really bad. If it's just about hey, at one time or like 2 or 3 streams at one time had over 6 million views, different story. But if it's just like really, wait, what's this? Spent.
Yeah, it drew 6 million unique viewers last week, 327 million minutes watching it.
Okay, so that's actually good. 6 million, I was like, that's fucking shit. So 327 million. Good for them.
No.
Oh, wait, that's minutes.
Minutes.
Sorry.
That's been watched.
Well, fuck that. Eat the dick. Because it still doesn't matter regardless. Let's hear about your sales. That's what I'd rather hear about.
It means each person watched an hour.
Yeah, more or less. Yeah, roughly an hour.
Sounds about right.
Good for them.
Just from what I'm hearing about Call of Duty, it's kind of a meh. I don't think it's a game changer.
I feel like it caters to a different audience. Like, I love Twitch-based shooters. Take me back to the Unreal tournaments. That's why I'm hoping for the new Blizzard game. I'm hoping I'm going to be jumping off of walls, killing motherfuckers. Give me my Quake 3 rocket jumps and my Unreal Tournament fucking sniper rifle. I prefer that one to, what's it called? To Quake's sniper rifle. And then let's go to town. Oh, yes. Yes! But anything else? No, fuck off.
Right.
And Call of Duty seems to not know what it wants to be in this one, from what I hear. We're not giving a review on it. Yeah. Sold 3 million copies, almost 4 million, and good for them.
But they had 6 million viewers.
But they had 6 million viewers.
So it's all those, like I said, or like I put in that note there. It's more people trying to figure out if they even want to try and play it or not. That's 2 million people that are questioning whether or not they want to play, at least.
Right.
Yeah.
All right, what's next up?
Oh, yeah.
All right, and time for our top story. Launch day woes.
Isn't it sad?
Seems like more and more launch days these days end up with a bit of a disaster.
Yeah. Deucer Greg, can you start bringing up just launch days or day one launch days of like specific games, just random games?
The one that kind of prompted me to go over this was Halo Master Chief Collection, which just launched this week, and it didn't go, I think, according to 343 Studios' plans.
Yeah, and not just them. It also seemed to not go well for Ubisoft. Both of them, more so for Halo because Halo's a more sought after. What's it called? Property, yeah. People love fucking Halo. I mean, Master Chief has become such an icon at this point.
I don't like first-person shooters. I like Halo too. I'm just throwing it in there.
That'll tell you something. And a lot of people like specifically, Halo 2 because they felt it was the most balanced. But a lot of games nowadays, lately, especially at launch, have just fucked themselves up in the ass.
Yeah, you got Diablo 3.
Diablo 3 was terrible. I was actually there for that.
There was a SimCity Online, right?
Oh, SimCity. You are right. Yes, like SimCity
6 or 5 or whatever the newest one is.
Wasn't it 3?
It was no, like the new one that just came out was
it wasn't 3.
No, it was like 5 or something like that.
4. It was 4.
It was 4.
It had to have been 4.
It came out and people actually couldn't even play it, I believe.
And yeah, it had so much issues that people still haven't. Like people were requesting, "Hey, get our fucking money back." That was EA.
Yeah.
Obviously, it was. If I remember correctly, there was slight problems with Watch Dogs. It wasn't like incredibly bad. Yeah, it was the DRM requirement for not only Diablo but for SimCity. in which when people were playing the game, just got like, fuck you, essentially. What was it? Era 34 was for Diablo, and that was one that I came to just hate. Which one is that? Are you talking about?
Well,
Reborn?
and I think a lot of the struggles that we're having, especially on the console side, because
yeah, it's not.
I think the
2.0.
I think the ironic part of it is PC is used to this. PC users are
Yeah.
fairly used to things not being perfect when they're thrown out there. On the console side of it, historically consoles were when we ship the game, it's done. It's ready to go, pop it in and play.
Yeah.
And we're seeing a shift towards a more PC oriented world, whether we want to admit to it or not. Console gaming is essentially almost a PC at this point.
Yeah.
And we're seeing some of the downsides to it. I mean, there's a lot of upsides. The whole online all the time, a lot of fun, multiplayer, all that stuff is great.
Yeah, that's
We're seeing the downside of it as when a game comes to you, it might not be done.
and in most cases isn't. And I mean, we'll get to that as well in the review.
Yeah, and specifically like with the one that's impacted me these last couple days has been the World of Warcraft Warlords of Draenor expansion release. That one, like I said, I couldn't play because the servers have been up and down the whole time and they've been laggy. And it seems that most of these games that we consider to be fail launching or launching too early, it's not that they're launching too early in my opinion, it's more so that they're launching without the proper hardware support on the server side. It's those games that require online play to use are the ones that are having the biggest issue.
Which is, I think, what pissed off people playing SimCity so much is that it's not an online game, but it's forced to be online.
Yeah.
And then they had the problems making it unplayable.
Yeah, another big one being Grand Theft Auto Online. I remember logging on and being like, oh man, I totally want to like just play with my bros. Era 37, that's what it was. Just want to play with my bros, and then what happens? You log on, and it allows you to create a character, and then you go to the racing scene, and then you just lag out.
Well, so what do you think it is that these game companies are doing, or maybe aren't doing, that they should be doing?
Gauging their audience, gauging a better, getting a better idea. Like pre-orders are nice, but they don't tell you everything about the game.
Mm-hmm.
You're not accounting for every single person. It's nice to get those, but like people, I feel the best thing that they can do is there's always going to be problems at launch. Okay. There's probably going to be a point where, hey, you try and load the game up and it's like, fuck, it's not, working. I can't log on, whatever. The biggest thing that they need to do, and I mentioned Grand Theft Auto Online because it was like one of the biggest ones that it happened to, but they also were one of the fastest to fix it.
I think they fixed it in a day, didn't they?
Yeah, they fixed it in roughly a day. And it was fine after that. That's something that all game companies should strive to do, which is they should focus on, the bad's going to happen. It's like being a boxer. You're going to take a hit. You just need to know how to keep going, even after you take the hit. That's what they need to focus on. So when these developers and publishers or whatever like that, in order to combat that, just have good support. Try to help as much as you can. Like, that's all people care about. I've been on the Ubisoft website for a minute now, and when you log on, or I've been on the support website for it, and the support is not really like, there's a guy here and there like logging on like, hey, have you tried this or whatever. Initially they went from blaming us. They said your internet connection sucks. I'm like, wow, fuck you. And then
how would I be on the forums?
Right?
How
like
did I get here?
They said your internet connection sucks. That's why you can't play online. And then it turned into, hey, we're working to fix it. And the thing is, people just want to know that you're working to make ends meet. Okay, people will be patient given that you talk to them. People just want to know what's going on. At the end of the day, we're all afraid of what we don't know, what we can't see. So if you come in and you're like, all right, we're experiencing problems with the server right now. Hey, we're gonna go ahead and try and fix this stuff out. And then the other thing that Rockstar did was compensate. They gave, I think, they fucked up the entire economy, but it was fun. They went ahead.
Oh, so these in-game currency.
Yeah, they gave you in-game currency
Okay.
of I think it was 1 million or like $500,000 in-game currency, as an apology. And guess what? People are okay. People are like, fine. The only thing people want now is online heists, which still haven't come out. What the fuck?
I heard they're actually releasing that when they release the new ones.
Wow, big surprise there!
Believe it when I see it, but that's what I heard.
Yeah, so, yeah, the thing is, you should always be able to talk to people and be like, hey, we're looking into the issues. We're going to talk about these. We'll get back to you guys. Stay tuned. Yeah.
So you think
Lag latency issues happening on several realms, updates to follow when we have more info, stuff like that. Like
and that was released the same day that WoW released. They Blizzard CS on Twitter, and that's actually a really good way. I do have to suggest people, when you're looking to find out what's going on with your game or why you can't connect, get on Twitter. It's a live feed, so you'll hear about it from their customer service, from your whatever Ubisoft CS or something. I don't know what it's called.
Well, see, and I hear you on that, but guess what? Ubisoft's Twitter was.
That's what I was gonna mention.
Theirs was like, yeah, try the multiplayer. They're like, get together with your friends. And I was looking up all the errors on this stuff on YouTube, like it's to see if anyone else had found a solution for it on YouTube. And what do I get? Ads about the multiplayer. I'm like, fuck this game.
Hashtag multiplayer. Hashtag works.
It's just unreal.
So what these companies could do is have strong back-end support,
customer service, yeah,
and focus heavily also on your PR.
Yeah.
If the gamers can't talk to you, you're screwed. Especially the PC ones, because they are very loud.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, console gamers can be loud, but PC gamers are fucking yelling.
Yeah.
And it shows. But at the end of the day, those are the only two things you can do. If it comes down to, hey, we're only going to get as much servers as people required to save costs, that's fine. But you have to understand, at the end of the day, like, you just need to talk to them. That's pretty much all I got.
Well, I'm Spencer.
I'm Justin.
And this is The Itch. Thanks for watching.
Bye-bye. Fucking bye. Corona's up in this bitch.
Want to do a swig together?
Motherfucker.
Yeah, motherfucker.
Yeah, you motherfucker.
Yeah. Motherfucker.
Alright.
Are we? I can never tell. Okay, we have not stopped recording because I can see the thing
Stop
hovering
recording.
over it.
Yeah. The thing.
The cursor. The mouse.
No, you're right. It's the cursor. You right, dog.
All right.
You gonna learn today?
Oh, I just decided what I'm gonna do with all this extra footage that he's forcing me to record.
What?
I'm gonna just put a subscribe sticker just right at the front.
On our faces.
That's we're talking over it, but just remove the image and just put that subscribe button there, so people can subscribe.
So do it. Do it. Do it.
Screw it.
Do it.
Do it.
Do it. Screw it.
That's what we could
I
do.
threw it.
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna do that, but you could still hit stop recording at any time,
Dude,
farmer.
Eric.